Today we are doing a big swim bait fishing challenge and we are buying our baits at none other than Walmart. Let's go. Got him. That's a good one too. Got one. Let's go. Come out of there, baby. Come out of there, baby. Dude, I already got one. No way. No way. Oh my goodness, baby. Let's go. Oh, got him. Got him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So apparently now Walmart sells big swim baits. I have never seen that before, but I walked in the store and the first bait that I saw was this $45 glide bait. It does seem a little bit expensive, but hey, it's the first glide bait I've ever seen in Walmart, so we're gonna get it. Next up, they have got quite a few colors in this bigger 6-inch boot tail swim bait. I'm gonna go with the gizzard shad pattern, and that one is 12 bucks. And lastly, they have a pack of the bluegill swim baits. They are not a super big swim bait, but they're still a bigger size swim bait. So we're gonna get that, and that is gonna be our final bait purchase. We have got our swim baits, boys and girls. We are ready to go. And this is how the challenge is gonna work. Day one, we are going to be fishing 3 different locations in search of a giant bass on the big swim baits. But the way this is gonna work is I have to choose one swim bait to throw at each different location. I can't throw any of the other ones. The first location is a beautiful farm pond, and we are going to start off throwing the little bluegill swim bait. This is a soft plastic swim bait, should be perfect for a pond. The second location is also a farm pond, and for this pond, we're going to be throwing the bigger soft plastic swim bait. The gizzard shad one should be a really good choice. And finally, at location number 3, we are going to be throwing this big old glide bait in a really small creek that is loaded with some big fish. After we have fished all 3 of those locations, we are then going to finish the challenge at this lake in the kayak using all 3 baits. This lake that I'm at is a small lake. Not many people know about it. Not many people actually bass fish here. The water is clear. It sets up perfectly for the big swim baits, and I've got a feeling we're gonna catch some big ones. So make sure you stick around until the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get this challenge started, baby. Let's go. All right, we are at stop number 1, and we are going to be throwing the brim soft plastic swim bait first. I actually already rigged one up. This is kind of a weird way to rig it, but you rig it up with a Texas rig hook. And I also put a little nail weight in the bottom just to weight it down a little bit. But we're gonna give it a shot and see. This pond has got some algae in it, and apparently there's some big ones here and some small ones here. So maybe we'll catch a little bit of both. But we're gonna try this thing out, see if maybe a bass wants to eat it. Let's go. I'm just gonna try throwing around these trees and all this vegetation. Most of the time that's where the bluegill hang out. So I'm thinking if the bluegill are hanging out there, bluegill swim bait should be perfect. And it's decently weedless. It's not like a frog, but it's pretty weedless. That was a bite. 1000%. I think he still had it. I think he was holding it in his mouth. That was definitely a bite. Might not have been big, but it was a fish. Oh man, that was another bite. I was about to set the hook and then it dropped it. Well, at least we're getting bit. Oh no! That was definitely a good one right there. He just rolled on it like a topwater. I don't know how he missed it though. Oh my gosh. Come on, hit it again and eat it. I doubt he's gonna hit it for a third time. He already hit it twice. I can't get that lucky. If this thing had a treble hook on it, he would have been hooked. Go up here and try around. I think I can take this nail weight out too and kind of fish it like a topwater if I want. But I was going to try to catch one on it like this first. Got one. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, sir. On the little swim bait. Not a giant, but first fish. We'll take it. He ate it good too. I need all of them to do that, but there we go. Perfect. That was in this perfect little spot right here. Move y'all a little bit closer, that way you can see, but this little spot right here, I ain't never seen a pond look like this, but we've got just like this little open spot and there's grass all in right here. Oh my gosh, one just swirled on it, I think. Or maybe he just got scared. I don't really know. But this spot is like the perfect little spot. Just like a nice little open area surrounded by grass. Try this little area right here too. Looks good. Before we get any further into the video, I did want to ask you guys, if you wouldn't mind, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. I am currently at 71,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to go down below, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. You still got a wacky rig on? Yeah, you're probably going to smoke them right there. There's a lot of fish right there. I can't like see them, but I guess they're there. The fish are there. There's one. This is a smaller one. Got all kinds of junk on him too. And there is number 2 in the daggum slop. Look at all that gnarly mess on there. We'll take it to good little fish. Give him a little toss out there. Look at all that junk. In case you guys were wondering, this is some pretty thick stuff. Gotta go where the fish are though, I guess. All right. Ooh, if I don't fall in. Well, if I just put my bait right here and caught a fish like that, wouldn't that just be crazy? That would never happen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna catch some fish right here. Mark my words. We're gonna catch at least one right here. Oh, dadgummit. I keep freaking missing them. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to rig this up differently. I watched a video where they put a little screw lock in the nose Well, I don't have a screw lock, but I can just rig it up like that right there. And maybe I'll actually catch some more. I'm definitely gonna get more grass, but out there in that open water, I should have a better hookup. Eat it. Yeah, gummit. We're about to go on an adventure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got him. No, he came off. I had him for a second too. Dadgummit. All right, y'all, we are down at the pond, and at this pond, we are going to be throwing the little soft plastic swim bait. This is a 6-inch swim bait. We're just gonna take this thing, roll it along the bottom. This pond has got some really good structure in it, a lot of trees, bushes, stuff like that. So hopefully we will entice a couple bass to eat this thing, see what we can catch. All right, it is time for the soft plastic swim bait. We're just gonna throw this thing around and hopefully get a bite. We got a lot of cover around the outside of the pond, but the water is really low. And as you can tell, there's a ton of grass here. But hopefully I'll be able to get in a couple areas where I can cast pretty good, and hopefully there will be some bass. You would think that with these bushes and stuff right here being in the water, there ought to be a couple fish around here. We'll see. We're just gonna take it and we're just gonna kind of slow roll it on through here. I might have to let it sink a little bit, but if they're on the bank, I think they'll come up and eat it. But we'll see. We are making a move. Try over there off that little beaver hut. I got one. Let's go. I don't know how big he is. Oh, he choked it though. Ugh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He is not a giant, but he is a good fish. Probably about 3 pounds, probably, something like that. We will see you later, girl. Thanks for biting. Oh yeah, got one on the Walmart swim bait. Let's go. Let's see if we can get another one. It's taking a while to get that one bite, but maybe they're starting to bite better now. We'll have to see. All right, y'all, and we are at the final location using the final bait. We are breaking out the glide bait to throw in this really small creek. Now you may think, small creek, small fish. That is not the case here. This creek has got a ton of really big fish. I have caught a lot of fish here, 6 and 7 pounds, especially in the spring, but even in the summertime, these fish still get here. And I have caught some on big swim baits. So we're gonna be breaking out the glide bait. It looks really good. Don't know what the action is gonna look like, but we're gonna get it rigged up on the Muck Jack combo, and we're gonna see what this thing looks like. And then we're gonna see if a bass actually wants to eat it. Doesn't matter how it looks to me, as long as the bass like it. That's what matters. Let's go ahead and do a little test cast, see what it looks like in the water. Not bad. Definitely not the best glide bait I've ever used in my life, and this one was very expensive, coming in at $45, but I think it's going to be good enough to get a fish to bite. I think. I don't know. This creek's pretty cool because it's got a lot of water flowing through it, and usually it's really clear. It's pretty clear today. It's not super clear, but it is clear, and I actually walk down the creek in the water to be able to catch these fish. So it's definitely a pretty cool way of fishing. It's not like your regular old pond fishing. It's a little bit different, so should be cool. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're about to go ahead and start walking and casting this thing around, and hopefully we're gonna run into a big one. I know they live here. We just gotta get them to bite, so let's go try it. And the journey begins into the water. It's a little bit cold, I ain't gonna lie, but I should get used to it here in a second, especially once I get in this sunlight. Usually I don't get a ton of bites right here, but as soon as I start walking down a little bit more, usually gets a little bit better. So we're gonna throw around, of course, but the further we go down, the better it's gonna be, I think. You can see kind of these rocks and stuff scattered in here. The fish will sit on those, and what they really like to sit on is all this brush on the sides. There's trees and all kinds of stuff that's blown in from the storms. That's where the fish like to sit. Dude, I already got one. No way. No way. Oh my gosh, good fish too. Good fish too. Oh my goodness, baby. Let's go. Oh, she's barely got it now. She's barely got it now. Oh, it's hooked on my leg. It's hooked on my leg and the fish came off. Dadgummit. Well, that wasn't, I don't even know what just happened. That was eventful. I mean, what in the world? That fish came off. Wasn't a giant, but I mean, it was a good 2.5 pounder. But I just didn't want to reach down there and grab her when she was slinging all them treble hooks everywhere. That was cool though. Right here on this little lay down, I just kind of popped it out of there a couple times and she smoked it. She did come off, but man, I'm feeling good now about throwing this bait because I didn't even think I would get bit anywhere close to right here. And I got bit on what, my second cast? That's crazy. So this bait actually is a suspending bait slash floating bait. So it kind of sits up close to the surface, but honestly that's good because I'm getting hung up quite a bit. This isn't like the biggest glide bait either. This is a 6, so you can catch some fish that aren't huge on it. I don't think they're gonna be small, but you can catch some that are just decent sized. But then you can also go in and catch your giants too. The one thing about glide baits is that they're really good around trees. Whether you're at a pond, a river, nice, or wherever you're at, you can throw it around little trees. That's where you're most of the time gonna get bit. All right, we have made it to my favorite spot on the whole creek. This spot right here is beautiful. It's actually a really big pool, and it drops off at the end of this pool into a deep part of the creek, way deeper than anything I've walked through. And because of that deeper water, there's usually really big fish there. This spot is really, really cool. I do have to be careful about not getting hung up right here in this pool. This right here is just big rocks, and these fish will sit on the rocks, but generally they like to sit on more of the wood and stuff like, oh my gosh, I think one just missed me. Oh yeah, he's behind it. He's behind it. He's behind it. It's a small one. He's just chasing it and chasing it. Come on, just eat it. Eat it. Come on, just eat it. Oh my gosh, dude. He's still there. It was a small one, but I don't care. He's still right there on it. But that might have been a bluegill. No, that was bass. It was bass. He's just small. He was probably about a pound, pound and a half. And he was chasing it. I just think it's a little bit too big for him. I guess he's the only one right here and he didn't really want to play. But, oh well, there's more. Well, boys, camera just took a dunk. So, I don't really think we're going to be using it anymore today. Or ever, for that matter. Not really sure. We're definitely going to put this bad boy in some rice. It's just us and the GoPro now. That's okay. Y'all stick around. I'm about to catch one over 5. There's a little baby behind it. I mean, an absolute baby. Basically, right here, we have got a huge drop off. There used to be a big tree right here, but now it's washed away, which is actually good. There's a huge drop off right here, and these fish are all in here. Big ones too. They are not small. I've caught a bunch of big fish right here. Standing on a tree, about to hook a 6. And we have made it down to our 4th and final spot. We are at a smaller lake with some super clear water, and we are going to be throwing all 3 different swim baits today. I've already seen quite a few bass out here cruising around on this grass flat, and we've got a couple of big trees in the water we're going to be throwing our glide bait at. I think today's going to be an awesome day. I think we're going to catch quite a few fish. Let's go ahead and get rigged up. We've got 3 rods, 3 swim baits. Let's see what we can catch. All right, we are ready to go. Got 3 rods, like I said. Got our bluegill swim bait, got our shad swim bait, and then we have got the glider. I'm gonna be throwing this bad boy around all these big trees like this one up here in front of me. Don't know if y'all can see it, but it's up there. But I have been seeing some bass out here in this little hole. Well, there's a couple little holes, but you can see there's grass. See the grass? Well, the grass actually has holes in it, so if I stand up, I can see where there's a hole before I get to it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw my little swim baits in the hole, and hopefully a bass will eat it. There's this one hole up here that's like a channel, where the channel runs through this lake. It's a little bit deeper, and I think that's where we're gonna catch a lot of fish. We're gonna catch some on the bank, but I do think that this little channel up here is gonna be really, really good. We'll see, but I did see quite a few bass up here cruising around. I don't know if they're gonna want the bluegill or if they're gonna want the glide bait, I don't know, but I do think we're gonna get a couple of them to bite. Oh my gosh, there's a giant chasing it. There's a giant chasing it. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Come and eat it. Come and eat it. Oh dude, that's a big one, big one. Just eat it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, dude. No, 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 no. Why? He's big. Well, we've had our first follower of the day. That's just part of it when you're doing this whole swim bait deal, but I really thought that one might eat. Oh, he just mouthed it. Oh, come on, eat it. Eat it. I just had my first bite. I didn't feel it, but I saw the bite. And he's probably not gonna bite again. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. He's sitting right there. Ain't gonna do it. I'll have to catch one out of this bad boy, or at least get a chaser. These trees like this are where I love to throw a glide bait, because usually there's fish sitting in them and you can call them out of the tree to get them to eat it. The best ones are the ones that you can actually throw your bait inside of. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, come on. Oh no. Oh no. He literally followed it out to the boat. He nipped it and he didn't eat it. Oh no, dude. Gosh. That would have been awesome. That was a freaking good one too. That was a 3-4 pounder. I mean, that ain't no... Oh, got him. Got him. Oh, come out of there, baby. Come out of there, baby. We got one. It's not the same fish. We got one. What? Okay, this one is half the size of the one that I just saw. But I'll take it. He ain't huge, but man... We got one on the glider. We got one on the glider. That other one was big though. I mean, he was like 3-4 pounds big. And he bit it too. That other big one did. He bit it. He just nipped at it and didn't get the hooks. That was cool though. At least we caught one out of this tree. Got us another big tree right here. Y'all know what that means. Glider time. He's behind it. Went back to the tree. He chased it. This thing needs some shine, I'm telling you. If it had a little bit of shine, I think I'd be getting more bites. Got him. That's a good one too. That's a good one. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, he ain't that good. He's got one hook. He's got one hook. Oh man, oh man. Get up in here. Yeah, yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it, baby. That's how we do it, boys. Not a big one, but another one on the old glide bait. Let's go. Thank you, baby. Yes. I ain't gonna lie to you, there probably ain't no better way to catch a bass than a glide bait. Maybe a frog, but glide bait fishing is awesome. If y'all haven't done it, you gotta try it. We're about to throw back in this tree and see if we can catch another one, but I'm having some fun. They may not be huge, but we're catching them. That's what matters. We're kind of up on top of this thing now, but we're gonna see if there's still any fish left in it. I saw 2 on this tree and caught one. Saw 2 on the last tree and caught one. So if that keeps on being a trend, I think we're gonna have a pretty good day because we've got quite a few trees left to fish. Oh, I see one. I just saw him swim over the tree. But he did not care about this bait at all. Not at all. We'll throw the glider back in there. One more cast just for good measure, since I saw one. Keep on moving. Little baby one. Oh, he's under it. Oh, dadgummit. Oh, it's a giant. It's like a 5 or 6. Oh my gosh, dude. He ate the head of it. He just didn't eat the hooks. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Got him. Got him. That is not the big one though. That is not the big one. We'll take it though. But it is not the big one. Good healthy one.